on today.
And we back, Chiefs Kingdom. Welcome back to another episode of Kingdom Cast. This is your host, formerly known as Bad Lil Chuck. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share our social media platforms. Back to the regularly scheduled program. It's the off season. It feels a little weird because it's the first time we head to the off season where we don't have the bell anymore. So it's still some getting used to. But I'm here with the fellas, my guy Country, my guy Boogie at the bottom of the screen. Fellas, how we doing? We're here in the off season.
What up? What up, though? We've been here before.
Yeah, it do feel weird though, don't it, Chuck?
Yeah, it feels extremely weird, man. But Boog, it's been
I,
a minute since you've been on the show, man. We didn't even get your thoughts on the Super Bowl loss. Me and Country already gave our thoughts on it, man.
keep
what
it
was your
brief. Keep
thoughts?
it brief, though.
What was your thoughts watching the game, bro?
Keep it
Yeah,
brief, though.
yeah. Nah, this first time, Kevin. What's up, man? Nah, it hurt, man. Definitely still doing that. I am doing that, DG. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna get up here and lie. No, it was just a beat down, man. That they just dominated that line of scrimmage, bro. It was crazy. Like everybody on that O line, for real, it just felt like got dominated. And that was it, man. Mahomes. A lot of people talking about Mahomes didn't have a good. I understand it, but man, he was under so much that whole game, man. It was tough to watch. When did I realize it was over? You already know, man. Like, yeah, D Hop, that one hurt. That was gut wrenching for it to be
Boogie
D
was
Hop.
calling it.
Y'all know that hurt it for me, man. Y'all
Boog,
know that play hurt. I felt like Chris Jones. I felt like Chris Jones, man.
Boogie was calling that bitch
Damn,
over in the
man.
second quarter. He was like, "Yeah, that's it, y'all. That's it, fellas."
Yeah. But because you could just see that like I said, man, they didn't even blitz us, bro. The whole game, like it's off-season checklist. That old line, man, something gotta happen. Big overhaul. That whole old line it was crazy. It's a lot of stuff we gotta do. That pick hurt. Like I said,
To the
Mahomes didn't have a
six
great
or the
game, but I
second.
wasn't even mad at Mahomes, man. They just got dominated. I didn't think Andy Reid coached his best game either. Like Andy Reid, I know Chuck always talking to run, and me and Chuck, we got to run and joke how it's like, yeah, we know we ain't gonna run the ball, all that, but man, seeing your O-line get killed like that, not even try to run was crazy. It hurt, man. But it's part of the game, man. We we didn't won as much as we can won as much as any team. It it hurt. I just wanted that three-peat so bad, man. I really wouldn't have cared about nothing else if I got that three-peat, bro. But man,
I tell you what though, and I might sound foolish or whatever. I want a rematch with Philadelphia though, because y'all doing a lot of talking in the comments. I want a rematch. Let's run that one back. Let's run that one back. Because
I think
yeah,
Saquon had a lot to say. But
my
somebody that didn't do nothing, Saquon had a lot to say. But they can talk. They won. They can talk. But I want to run that one back for real.
yeah,
I
yeah,
know we
it's
play
time.
y'all at
It's
Arrowhead.
good.
Regular season don't count. We talking about. I want to run that back in the
Mo,
playoffs.
but it was built to ass, bro. Like if that wasn't built to ass, I don't know what else is built to ass. Just come on. If we beat them like that, we definitely gonna have some built to ass shirts. Come on, man. That was built to ass, nigga.
game the game. The game's the game, bro.
Sorry,
The
YouTube.
game's the game, man.
Yeah. No, we don't
They
care
that
about. We
that
know
was
regular
been
season don't count.
ooh wee. Not at all. Hopefully we can get back. We gotta just worry about getting back. It's gonna be tough. But yeah, that hurt, man.
No
Yeah,
doubt.
it hurt, man. That hurt. It still hurt.
I know it's
I
hard
ain't
to even
watched
talk about.
ESPN or I ain't watched ESPN or I ain't watched nothing since this. My mind's been so clear. I don't
Isn't it?
I don't get into that negative stuff, man. I've been just clear.
Hey, you know how hard it was, bro? I couldn't even watch Gilly interview with Shannon Sharp because he had all that. I was like, I ain't watching this.
Yeah, this.
You know, he was putting in some quotables in there. I just couldn't watch it with that big old Eagles hat on. It was just killing me. I was like, come
It,
on.
it hurt,
With Shannon
man.
Sharp, him and Wallow had two great interviews. Actually, Wallow's interview was really dope. I couldn't even watch that shit. I was like, yeah, this
Yeah,
big old
They
I
Eagles
saw.
hey,
hat
they
on.
earned it though, man. Good shit,
No, they
man.
earned it though. No, shout out to the Eagles, bro.
Happy
Y'all
for
earned it.
Hurts, happy for Barkley, happy for AJ Brown. Like they got some players I like. So
I'm happy for everybody but Nick Sirianni.
it could have been a different team beating us. So I'll give you
I don't,
that at least. That's
I don't care.
nasty. That's nasty, Kevin.
Bro, we don't even
We
I don't
don't
care
care,
do
about
that.
bro.
nothing.
We don't care, dog. We don't care about fans of teams
You
that
know
have
Kevin
no
got to
Super
stir.
Bowls
You
in their
know
trophy
Kevin got to
case.
stir up that drama,
We don't
man.
care,
That's
That's
what
bro.
Kevin
nasty
do.
though. We're not doing that, man.
The Bengals and
Bengals
Bills, y'all got 0 trophies in y'all trophy case, man. Like we don't care
and,
about
and
them
Jamar
celebrating.
Chase
Yeah.
want 40 million.
I
Okay,
I
mean,
like them
he
to
let's
all
kind
see.
of
suck
deserve it.
equally, man.
He kind of deserve it. You
Pay
know?
him.
40.
Pay him.
Man.
Yeah, man. Like he's one of the most dynamic players in the
Nah,
league.
pay him because they ain't
Pay
paying nobody
Higgins
else.
too. Pay Higgins too. Pay him.
I mean, they already
Let's
franchise tag
You're
him,
not
so
playing
we
both.
definitely
All right,
that's
let's
yeah.
get this
Let's
off-season
go to that.
checklist.
Let's yeah.
yeah, we can finally move on now.
All right, first and
I
foremost,
can't.
what's the number one thing that needs to be checked off?
Well,
I think we're gonna say the same thing.
first and foremost, I feel like Joe Tooney needs to be taken care of. I feel like we should extend him, get that out the way. That's the first thing, in my opinion.
You said
Joe
my
Tooney
fault. You said
extension.
who? Tooney first?
Yeah, extend Joe Tooney.
Yeah.
Don't get that out the way.
Yeah.
Um, I think that's. I don't think that's number one. I think the first thing you gotta. I do. That's on my list. It's definitely in the top three. But you gotta check in on Kelsey first. Decide what Kelsey's doing first. My thing is, bro, Kelsey can't go out like that, bro. He. I don't know Travis Kelsey, but in my opinion, Travis Kelsey ain't going out like that, bro. Not on that one. You know what I'm saying? He can't. You can't. If this was my last show and I had audio issues, I'd be like, damn, I got to come back next week, fellas, and do it again. I can't go on like that, man. My mic was messed up the whole week. I don't think Kelsey going out like that. So I'm gonna put him first, and then I'm gonna put Kelsey's decision, and then I'm gonna put extend Joe Tooney.
What you think, Bug?
Yeah. I like that. I'm even with the Mahomes restructure, Tooney, uh the Tooney extension, McDuffie extension. I like those. I'm not worried about Kelsey as much as y'all, I guess. I know he coming back. I didn't even think about that like that.
Oh no,
Um,
I believe he coming back. I'm just saying we just need that decision to be made because once, hey, I ain't retiring. I'm coming back. Okay, cool. Now we can work on extending Kelsey because we can't have that $19 million cap hit with Kelsey. Like, nah, we can't. I love you to death, bro, but 19 million a cap hit. We got to do something and work on that. So I would get them extensions locked up. Kelsey, Tony, McDuffie, and do your Mahomes magic. Clark Hunt, man, you're gonna have to open that checkbook this year, bro.
yeah. My thing with my thing with Kelsey is this, man, because like I really wanted to talk about it last week, but we decided not to do a show last week. My thing with him is this, like I just want to know when did it get hectic and crazy all of a sudden during the season, man? Because he went and talked about the grind and being in the building, having to prepare every week and stuff. I just want to know, when did it get too hectic and too crazy to where you just felt
What?
like you wasn't yourself anymore, man?
Oh,
That's my
that's what he.
biggest thing.
That's what he was saying.
Yeah, that's what he was saying on New Heights.
He said that. I heard that. I haven't heard the
Mm.
speech because, like Boogie said, we was kind of tuned out.
Because I didn't know who that was. I didn't know
I
who
was
that
tuned out on
was.
everything. That was Chiefs related and non-Chiefs related. I wasn't listening to nothing. But man, like I said, bro, he can't go out like that, bro. He can't go out like that.
No way, man. But I know one thing:
I
the
mean,
Chiefs
but
were.
if he did go out like that, he still got Taylor Swift. He got a lot of money in the bank. He got a promising Hollywood career. He not going out like a sucker. He just I don't see him going out on a loss like that.
Boogie like, shoot. the
You think
man we
that's going out
saw in
like
the
a
Super Bowl, the man we saw in the Super Bowl, I don't
he
know. Is
can't
he
go
really
out
going
like
out like a
that.
sucker? I don't know, man.
I think he definitely coming back anyway. He was gonna play one
Yeah,
more
me
year.
too. That's
That
yeah.
loss just
He
hurt.
got
It hurt. He didn't play his best. He coming back.
all right. Say you come back and then you win another Super Bowl. Then the retirement talk is that it would be real for me. Then I would
No,
think
I
it would
think the
be a
retirement talk is real after this year. Every year after this year is real.
yeah. And
Every
don't try
year.
to
It's
Brett
definitely real.
Favre. I don't think he gonna do us like that. But
It's definitely real, man. Like the way he was talking on that podcast, yeah, the retirement is definitely real. Like if he does
I
come
seen
back,
that,
this is
Chris.
it.
Yeah.
So
It's every year is gonna be that year. It is what it is. He don't want to do training camp. He ain't gonna want to that
and look,
and he good, bro.
and he don't even have to go hard in training camp like that. Like we get it, bro. Like you've been going hard in training camp every year, basically. I mean, every year that you've been healthy, besides your rookie year, I mean, you was out due to a broken foot. But besides that, like you've been going hard every year in training camp, bro, showing up and everything, to practice and all that, bro. So it's optional
you
for him. And it's
you
fine with
know
me.
what's funny though? He didn't have a great year, and we was on him, and he might be like really just a possession receiver at this point. He still caught 97 balls though. Like he
He doesn't
still
get in
was
the end
an
zone that
effective
much.
weapon. People act like he was just dead out there. Like, but no, he
No.
had moments. He 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 caught 90. He wasn't supposed to be as focal as he was. That
Right.
let's put it in perspective. Hollywood getting hurt, Rasheed getting hurt, kind of destroyed what he was supposed to be. He was supposed to just float along and be there. And then in the playoffs,
Mm-hmm.
all right, bro, it's time. But with the injuries that we had and Rasheed going out, Hollywood going out, then he became the number one guy again. He was never supposed to be the number one guy. I don't know what
That's a
people be
fact.
watching, but Rasheed was supposed to be the guy. And it
Yes.
was trending towards that. If you look at his receiving totals, what he played 4 games. Rasheed played.
Mm-hmm.
He had like 40 receptions already. He was on his way to over 100 receptions, over 1,000 some yards, and it wasn't supposed to be like this. So he might look better with less usage next year. And I don't know what we got to do. Hey, use Noah Gray, throw him the ball, get him involved. It shouldn't be times where Noah Gray has breakout games and then you don't hear again. You don't hear Noah Gray for like 2-3 weeks after that. We got to stop that. Noah
I
Gray got
feel.
to be more of a focal point
Yeah,
for real.
Rasheed was definitely on pace to arguably have like a top five
DG
season
stupid.
DG, get
in the
off that,
NFL.
bro.
Have arguably a top five season in the NFL as far as wide receivers. That's what Rasheed was on pace on. It felt like last year before he got hurt. I mean, the dude had 2 100-yard games out the gate, 2
Yeah.
touchdowns. So yeah, he was definitely getting fed quite a bit early on. And
And
um, and I think the transition to Noah Gray shouldn't be an issue. I really think Noah Gray is gonna have his full breakout year because I mean, like you just mentioned, country. Like we tried to reduce his role, reduce Travis Kelsey's role this past season, and
that was the
all them
plan.
injuries, all
I,
them
I
injuries
think
affected it.
I think Worthy also is going to be more of a threat in offense next year than Kelsey anyway. So it's
Absolutely.
still
Yeah,
next year. It should not be Kelsey unless people get hurt. It's still not going to be. We're not going to need him as much,
you
Yeah.
man.
stupid DG, bro. He did, though.
I mean,
But
he did. You know?
one of the positive things out the Super Bowl was Xavier Worthy, and
For sure. Playoffs.
it. I hate that it took 19 games, but I think him and Pat are finally on the right page, and we should build on that. So I see. I wonder when is Rice going to be available? Is he going to be available at the start of the year? How long is he getting suspended?
Yeah, that's gonna be the thing too.
How's he? Because he looked like, I mean, he been working out. Like if you follow Instagram, he been working out. So he looked ready. Jared Wiley looked ready. He uploaded something when he was running on the treadmill with his sleeve on. So I man, Kelsey wasn't supposed to be the number one target, bro. And if you're a real Chiefs fan, you know what happened. And even for that, he pulled it out at the season. He still caught 97 balls. He should have caught more touchdowns, but he still had a hell of a year. Like this was an off year for Kelsey, and he had 97 balls. Like
And
normal tight ends don't do
that's
that.
definitely we definitely need another skill position player anyway this offseason. I seen somebody ask about Hollywood. Y'all keeping Hollywood? What's going on?
I wouldn't mind it. I think he'll be affordable. Just
Yeah,
because
it
it's
depends on his price. I know Buffalo is rumored to be interested. That's the rumor.
yeah. So next on the checklist for me is Trey Smith. The big question for Trey Smith, like, is it over or is he for sure getting a bag with another team?
It's over.
Is he? You said is he for sure getting a bag?
Of course, I think he's getting a bag with another team, but I'm not completely shutting the door on Trey Smith. But
I'm slamming.
he most likely gone. If I had to say something about it,
Yeah, I think Chicago gonna swoop in.
He about to get a
First
big
day at
bag,
Tampa,
man.
it's gonna be Trey Smith, 5 years,
Yeah,
a bag.
I think
Like
so.
it ain't gonna
I'm
even
with
be
you.
it ain't gonna be no long, drawn out process. He going to Chicago on the first day
So that's
smoking.
go. That's
And
what
send me some
another
pieces.
hole on offensive line. That's two holes on offensive line going into the offseason.
Okay, so you got left tackle,
all right,
right
left
guard.
tackle. So speaking of left tackle, man, this has been said numerous times already. We have started a different left tackle for what's that? 5 straight seasons now. Something
Yeah.
crazy.
Nasty.
We got a
Man, I,
first.
I was I was watching Tell the Truth, and they said y'all talk so bad about Eric Fisher. I would love to have Eric Fisher at this point right now.
Yeah, CJ
That's
mentioned
nasty.
it. Yeah,
Eric Fisher wasn't the
That's nasty
greatest
though.
left tackle, but he was consistent, bro. He was there. You know what I'm saying? Like until he wasn't.
he eventually got better. It took him a minute, but he
Hmm.
eventually got better. My thing is
I,
this, bro. Like, what? Okay, so at this point, man, we need to find a left tackle that's gonna be solid for multiple years, man. Like, we can't keep playing musical chairs at this position, bro. Like, you talk about trying to protect an investment, and we're playing musical chairs with
they
this position.
tried. It's not like it's not for a lack of trying. They brought in Orlando Brown. They tried to
That ain't
re-sign
good
him.
enough.
That wasn't good enough.
No, I'm
They
saying,
drafted Kingsley. That wasn't good enough. So I mean, you just got to keep throwing stones at it till you break it. I guess. I don't.
And that's another thing, bro. Like, you drafted Kingsley to be the future, so now we gonna give up on him after 1 year, or is he gonna develop behind a solid veteran that we bring
No.
in
Bro.
next?
Hey, dog. I don't
Ronnie
want
Stanley,
Ronnie
no,
Stanley, bro. No, I
no,
don't want. I don't want the new left tackle missing 11 games. I'm cool.
too
I'm
many red
cool on
flags. Okay,
yeah,
so here's my question to
because we
y'all,
got
man.
knee problems, bro.
So here's
You
my
either
question.
gonna have to draft a guy. You're gonna have to find. I hate to say it, but you're gonna have to find a stopgap, and then you're gonna either have to draft the guy or you gonna have to work on Kingsley and make him a real project.
Yeah, because
But
here's
you're
my
gonna do
question, bro.
something.
Here's my question. Like, are we giving Kingsley another shot in year 2? Or are we gonna
I
continue
think
to develop him
at left
behind?
tackle, I think that shit dead, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not saying this the right or wrong thing. I think that shit dead though. I ain't gonna lie.
Because
I
it's
hope
like,
I
I'm
think
wrong. I
here's
hope
my
I'm
thing,
wrong.
bro. Here's my thing, bro. Like, it's just weird how we giving up on this kid after 1 year, man. Like, because
It looks
honestly,
bad though. It did look
yeah,
real bad. It did look real bad.
yeah. But my thing is this, bro. Like Chris just said in the comments. I mean, I wouldn't mind if they brought back DJ Humphries. Give him a full off season. Get him acclimated with playing football again, and we can see what happens there. But at the end of the day, at some point, we definitely need that left tackle solidified. And we drafted Kingsley to play that position. So, like, if you sign like a veteran left tackle or you draft one, like, bro, like, what you gonna do with Kingsley? You gonna move it to the right side of the offensive line now, develop
Be
there?
your guard, didn't he?
Like, what are
He
we
played.
doing?
They was warming him up in the Super Bowl to play guard. He played guard his last game in the regular season. I mean, maybe he a guard now, Chuck.
Exactly, DG. Like Trey Henderson, that's a tough assignment, bro. As a
I,
I agree with
rookie,
all that, but I'm just saying they actions. Last time he started, he was a guard. They warmed him up in the Super Bowl to play guard, not tackle.
wow. It's just like I don't know, man, because the way it seemed like, man, we might be moving Kingsley to another position because like you got Jawan
That's,
Taylor too, because Jawan Taylor got one more year with us at least. So
whoa.
are you developing Kingsley behind him to be the future right tackle after Jawan's contract's up? Like, what are we doing here?
I might be cool with that, but
So
yeah, I can't wait for that year to be over. I'm
I
ready for
would
that to
say
be over, man.
during the off season, you gotta. He need to be working out. He need to get stronger. He need to be working on his technique the entire off season, every day. Like,
yeah,
I'm sorry, bro, you don't get no vacation.
go to offensive
And
line masterminds in Dallas.
Yeah,
Definitely go down there.
Go to Duke Mayweather, go to whoever you need to go to. Tim Grunhard, I don't care where you go. Go somewhere, work on your body, get stronger, work on your punch, work on all that, bro. And if you need to call Chris Jones up and tell him, hey, throw some pass moves at me or something, I don't know what you need to do, but you need to do. I'm not giving up on Kingsley just yet, because I
I
think
don't
they got
want
a
to.
lot of
I
guards.
don't know.
Because maybe here's the problem: they drafted a lot of guards.
Mm-hmm.
They're not really tackles. Now they're trying to make them look like tackles, but they're not really tackles. And we've seen how bad that can go when it go bad.
Mm-hmm.
In the
What you
Super Bowl is a perfect example.
what you saying?
I,
Draft them on them guards. What you saying that definitely sound like Trey going. Definitely sound like Trey going somewhere else. Since you mentioned
oh yeah,
all the
Trey.
guards they drafted.
They've been
So
preparing for Trey to go. I
so
think you can slide Wanye right in that guard on the right side right now.
We got to trade up and get a tackle or something. I ain't familiar with the tackles in this draft, but we got to go get a starter. We can't keep doing this, man.
I
This
don't think
ain't
he
it,
got
man.
flat feet, bro. It's just I think you're a little
You don't
hard
think
on
it's
the
who?
technique of the make cookie.
yeah,
I don't know if
Kingsley.
it's that.
Here's the thing with Kingsley. Kingsley was worried about trying to be too perfect. I feel like when he was out there on the field, like he just looked kind of robotic. You know what I'm saying? Like the game speed might move slightly fast for his liking.
Y'all
I
tripping,
just
bro.
I just think he needs some more reps, bro. He just need a full off season, get that work in, dog.
That's it right there, KT. That's what you got it, man. We got to get him a real left tackle. How we
Got
this
to get him a
whole
real
time we
left
did all
tackle.
this talking about how Beach invests all this on the O line and all this money is spent and all that, but not the most important position.
Yeah. At the end of the day, we got to figure it out, man. We need a multiple year left starting left tackle at this point.
Perennial Pro Bowler. Like if we don't have that type of left tackle, what are we doing?
Like Mahomes gonna be 30 next season. So
Yep.
all right. So here's another thing that's on the checklist. running back. So Pop got one
Gotta
with
have
the
it. Gotta have an explosive running back.
yeah. I
Got
need
to.
that home run hitter back in this offense. I need that, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
We need that Westbrook, that Jamal Charles, that Shady McCoy. Let's get it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah. I
I'm
need
with
that
you.
electricity back in the
I'm
offense.
riding with you on this bandwagon. Let's go.
Let's
Scoot
get them
over
before they turn 30, though.
Yeah, so
in
and I
this
want to do that in the
draft.
draft. I want to do that in the
Yeah,
draft specifically for that.
yeah.
I don't want to do that, DG, either, man. I don't want to sacrifice the whole
Nah, I do.
thing.
I do. I'm with that, DG. Fuck that. Let's move up and go get that left tackle.
I
Nah, that's
don't
Uh,
blame you.
done.
I don't
Nah,
blame
dummy,
you
that's
for
over,
Kevin.
thinking
Kevin.
that.
No.
Nah,
Trent
I
Williams,
don't even want to.
37.
Nah,
Captain keep trolling
nah.
with this Trent Williams, dog. Like we tried that. We tried it
Yeah,
already.
we tried to sign Trent Williams. We tried. Look at so San Francisco should have let him go.
All right. So with that being said, we agreed on dynamic running back, the home run hitter, right? I mean, you
Fair
got
though.
okay. So like, as far as the third running back on the team, like who would you be open to bringing back, Kareem or Samaje, if you had a choice? If it was just those two guys.
Kareem. I'll take him for that
Personally, I
short
say
yardage.
Kareem, but it might be P Ron, but they only use P Ron for throwing the ball. They didn't use him for nothing else.
Yeah, they barely
So it's
ran.
I think
They
it's
barely ran the
Kareem.
ball. Yeah, I think
Kareem
I'm
got to
with.
win one with us, bro. We got to bring Kareem back.
Yeah,
It's over.
DG, you carrying four running backs, bro?
Well, shit, you ain't
I
got no
ain't ready for
fullback.
that.
You can carry your extra running back.
Carson Steele.
Who?
Carson Steele.
Not
Oh God.
Boogie. Who? Practice squad. Uh,
Well,
now you got to find a running back that you need like a Gibbs type of running back that can break one. You need a Jamal Charles type of running back.
there's a deep and it's a deep running back class. They got some. They got something like that. So
I wouldn't do it before the third round though.
yeah, I mean, you can definitely wait till the third round. It'll still be there, but I just don't want to go seventh round again. I don't want to do that again.
Nah, you gotta. I think Steele makes the roster, but he gonna make it. Nah, I wouldn't want to draft him in the
Man,
first
Jesse
place.
going first round, man. He going the top half of the
You think
draft
so?
right I
Yeah,
think so.
there's gonna be some running backs going the first round.
Ah, well, we got to get one in the second then.
Well, DG still been the fullback, basically. He just don't
Yeah.
really play.
When is Devin Neal going? Third, fourth?
He a mid rounder somewhere. My thing,
I would
Devin
do
Neal.
that.
I like Devin Neal's vision and everything. I like the shiftiness. He ain't got that breakaway speed. I need that breakaway speed in his offense.
Yeah, we need
But
somebody to take one.
Travion Henderson.
Yeah, Travion, definitely. I mean, that's my number one running back selection right there.
Hey, bro, y'all saying this. Remember y'all saying this. I'm talking to the chat. Remember y'all saying y'all want a first round running back. Because I don't want y'all to turn into how y'all did Clyde.
Nah. That's y'all. Wow. I don't see that in the comments. Y'all better
I'm
not be talking running back in the first round.
Yeah, y'all tripping.
Yeah, yeah. Don't be.
Neil
We
ain't
ain't.
it?
all
He
right.
said no
Well,
So
breakaway speed.
they need a breakaway running back, man. Running back is slowly starting to come back to where it was, to where it's important again. I
mhm.
think Saquon Barkley helped that out a lot this year with his year that he had. So running back might be coming back to where they need to be.
You said
I don't
one.
know,
I don't
DG.
know,
They
DG.
said there was a couple running backs going in the first, but
It might
we'll
be
see.
two, DG. It might be two of them, but we'll see. All right, so let's go to the defensive side of the ball, man. Trent McDuffie. I think he's due for an extension. I mean, do you take care of that? You go and get that out the way before it get too expensive?
Don't play around with it. Get it done. Get it done. Get it handled so we don't have to worry about it. No, ain't no need to talk. I low
Yeah, I
key
don't.
would try to get George done too. I don't want to talk about it. Get it out the way.
Yeah, I'm not.
Handle it.
We can't wait at all for McDuffie. Like he done been Pro Bowl, All Pro. He done did literally everything. That franchise tag would be crazy. Like, nah,
Yeah.
take care of that, man.
But
Why
we
would
not
you
even
think
using
that,
that. So
KT? Why would you think that at all?
Make a
yeah, why?
bet, KT. You
I mean,
think we gonna let him walk?
here's my thing. Like, I get why KT would say that because it's been a while
Walk.
since we paid a cornerback or gave a cornerback an extension for a minute. But I think McDuffie, he different, bro. Like,
You ain't never had no
How old is
McDuffie,
McDuffie?
though.
How old is McDuffie?
He's still like 24, right?
yeah, he's still mad
Oh,
young. He mad young.
so he getting
He's not
100
injured.
million.
He's not injury prone. Nothing like that. No, they're gonna play McDuffie, bro.
Like that dude play inside and outside, man. Like you gotta take care of that, bro. I mean, the only and like with him having the only deficiency against tall wide receivers that can run and go get the ball and everything. Besides that, Trent be in position, bro. It's just that, as we saw in the Super Bowl, AJ Brown just bigger than him. That's all it was.
I mean, yeah, everybody gonna give up something too, man. Like
Right.
Yeah, nobody's
McDuffie
perfect.
is all pro because we factor in tackling and all that too. Like he's that. Nah, we gotta pay him.
Yeah.
But we need another
And and
corner. I think
and
to
every
segue also with that.
All right. So yep. We
yeah,
can definitely
and
switch.
every draft we get another corner. They're gonna keep putting corners in the room. So
So how we feeling about Jalen Watson? I mean, are we feeling the same about Jalen Watson? I mean, have you lost confidence in him after this Super Bowl? Like, or
no,
was it
man,
just a
come
bad
on.
night for Jalen?
He lost a little focus. Let's just put that out there. He got to do better. You know that.
He didn't have a good Super Bowl, but we need to get another starting corner regardless.
Dang, country, he wasn't locked in, bro.
He wasn't locked in, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, and he
Yeah,
was
come
coming.
on.
And he was
Yeah, I'm
coming
not.
off an injury too, though.
I was about to say, he came off. Come on, man.
I mean,
Coming off that injury.
Yeah, he come off the injury, but dang, bro. I mean, look, I ain't lost confidence in Jalen. Jalen's straight, man. It was a bad night. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't locked in all the way. It was a bad night, bro. Like,
Yeah, y'all acting like he got Phillip Gaines out there, like he got, like he just got exposed out there or something. Yeah, he got burnt. That was a perfect. He got burnt on a perfect throw, and he got burnt on another one. But yeah, he got burnt twice. It happens, bro.
Yeah,
we need a starting corner.
I ain't gonna kill him. I ain't gonna kill him like that, bro.
Look, my thing is this, bro. Like Jalen, he still had a solid year at the end of the day, bro. At the end of the year, man. At the end of the day, bro. Like we can ride out. We can ride it with Jalen for another year at least. But besides that, man, y'all agree that cornerback depth is something to look at. Besides Watson and McDuffie, like you go beyond that.
Bro, they're gonna add a new cornerback every year. I think that's Beach been doing it since they draft the cornerback every year.
Yeah, they have.
And they got a whole ton of these safeties that's playing cornerback. So definitely we need to draft a cornerback, not a safety that can play cornerback, not a cornerback that can play. He really is. We need to draft a cornerback, please.
And we need a safety too, because are y'all keeping Justin Reed?
Well, no, we wasn't keeping Justin Reed at the beginning of the season. It didn't matter what he did.
I mean, safety.
I think Justin Reed was going. Justin Reed's coming, bro.
I don't think safety's like a pressing need because Jaden Hicks, he ready to take over. Jaden Hicks, 2025, baby. We here.
And Shamari Connor got to put him back where he needs to be so he can go back to making plays.
Put him back at safety. So we really just need like another outside corner, honestly, and put Trent Moore back in the slot. That's all we got to do.
Yeah. Connor should not be in the slot at all, ever in life. And Najee Johnson shouldn't be playing cornerback neither. So put him where they supposed to be.
What, on our team?
Yeah, Najee was a safety. He was originally drafted as a
He's really
safety.
a
So
safety. I don't know why he was playing corner all year, but kind of need to be a safety, not in the slot.
We got
That's what we're
we got
saying.
yeah, we gotta get some more talent in that.
So
That's
what do you want to do? Do you want to keep Trent McDuffie in the slot, or do you want to move him outside?
I mean, I prefer to keep him. I prefer him to play more slot.
They need. I would prefer him to be versatile, where he can go either way. So you're gonna need somebody that can play slot. Well, you need to draft another Trent McDuffie. I know that's easier said than done, but
Well,
you need to
DG
find a
just
guy.
threw out a suggestion right there. That Texas boy,
DG just
tight
said that
end.
because dude played from Texas, bro. That's
I
all.
know, but
DG,
he is good. He is
I'm
good.
I'm not. I heard dude was hard though, but no, they said Barron is good. He is good though. So if you go like that, he plays safety, bro. What are you talking about? Oven baked cookie. Corso's is on. He hard today. What's going on?
Yeah, of course. We said that Connor need to go back to playing safety, bro. Like it's clear he ain't what he is at that slot, man. That's all I know.
Yeah, he was playing slot corner. We need him to play
Yeah,
safety.
yeah.
And
That's not
Jaden
his
Hicks,
spot.
you build around Jaden Hicks because Jaden Hicks is the new Justin Reed or Tyron Matthew or whatever.
Yeah, I'm about
We
to say
trying to make him be that.
he'll have no problem surpassing Justin Reed in this game. I'll tell you that. All right, so linebacker, Nick Bolton. So, I mean, I think what's that? He asked for so I know DG had touched on it on Tell the Truth. He's kind of in the range of Patrick Queen, so that's kind of out of our price range if he's thinking that. So I mean, what you doing for middle Mike linebacker? I mean, do you pay Nick Bolton, or are you looking at free agency in the draft with Nick Bolton?
I think it's a price limit on that, and I ain't going past it.
Yeah,
I'm thinking Nick Bolton. I love Nick Bolton, bro. But if you going over 15, bro, I might have to let you walk, bro. You just limited, bro. Like I respect. I like Nick Bolton, bro. Don't get me wrong, but you're not a cover linebacker. 12 to 14, yeah, 12 to 14, dog. I'm not going over that, dog. I'm sorry. I'm not going 18 with you.
8 million for
here's my thing with Willie Gay, man.
8 million for William? No. Why? Why?
bro.
You got
We can
3 in New
get 10
Orleans,
Willie.
huh?
Hey,
Yeah,
we can get 10 Willie Gays for 8 million. What you talking about, boy?
10 Willie Gays, like
Crazy
53 Lance Longs.
man.
No,
My boy said, man, nah, I ain't giving that boy $8 million.
my thing is this, bro. Willie Gay, man. Like, I don't think Willie Gay is a guy that's great that can handle being a green dot. I don't think he's a green
No,
dot type of linebacker, bro.
And I'm gonna tell you
ain't
what,
Greenlaw a
Drew.
free agent, right?
Yeah,
I don't see
yeah, he
no.
a free agent.
No, I see a Devondre Campbell as a free agent. I'm looking at these free agent lists right now, inside linebackers, and I don't really like what I'm seeing. Like the
Read
Levante
off the
David,
linebacker. Read off the top 5 linebackers.
Levante David, he's old. Bobby Wagner, he's old. I mean, they solid players, but they
He
old.
oldest.
Devondre Campbell, he quit on his team. Nah. Tyrell
Yeah.
Dodson, you got Eric Kendricks, Willie Gay Jr., Cody Barton.
Eric Kendrick's still in the league.
Yeah, he's with
Dang.
Dallas. Yeah, it's ugly, man. So in this situation, I'm looking at the draft. If Nick Bolton's price range is ridiculous, I'm definitely looking at somebody in the draft. And so I'll probably look at first, second round, in that range. You talking about inside linebacker?
Are you willing to move
I love
anybody?
Nick Bolton. I'm letting him go, man.
And Nick Bolton's my guy, man. That's my Mizzou guy and everything,
Yeah.
man.
I got the
Met him
jersey.
last
I
training
think
camp.
it's time, though, man.
And a nice guy. Like we met Nick Bolton
Yep.
at training camp. He was dope with us. He like
Ran to him
he was
twice. We
really
had
good.
great conversation, everything. Solid dude.
Uh,
He getting the bag somewhere. Get your bag, Super Bowl champion.
hey man,
I don't want True
uh,
Tranquil playing middle linebacker. I don't.
I would keep Charles
Who?
Omenihu at a price. Drew Tranquil had a bad season to me.
I don't want that.
We got to get
I
another
think
linebacker. We got it or two.
we need a 3-down
We got a
linebacker.
lot of holes. We got a lot of holes on this defense now.
All right, let's go with the holes. Let's do that. Left tackle, right guard, middle linebacker, cornerback. What else?
Shoot.
Pass rush, D
Edge,
tackle.
D tackle, definitely.
Yeah, it's Turk Wharton. He due to get a bag somewhere.
I would
Receiver
bring
number
Gordon back.
3.
Charles Menahue's out there. He probably searching the market. We don't know what he's going to do. Mike Pennell, Derek Noddy.
They out. We'll probably bring one of them back on a 1-year deal. But
Nah, it ain't that bad, bro. I wouldn't say that.
the
I
defense,
wouldn't say a
I don't
complete
think
rebuild.
it would have to probably be. Well, we don't got a lot of draft picks this year, though, right?
You got 6, I think.
Yeah, we got 6 picks.
Not
We
a
can get.
rebuild, though, man.
Nah, it ain't that bad. We got that extra pick from Tennessee that might come in handy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How many of those problems can you handle in house? Do you let Bolton walk and then you move? Is Leo a green dot?
Some people think he can take over that spot. And like I've heard people compare Leo to possibly being kind of like a Luke Kuechly. I mean, that's like the ceiling. That's
That's
like the
right.
ceiling. I'm not saying he's Luke Kuechly, but that's like the ceiling. But so I just don't know.
Did you say that was racist?
I just don't know.
Come on, man. He ain't no Luke Kuechly, man.
No,
Nah,
he's
I
not
ain't.
Luke.
I
I
ain't
don't
doing
think he
that.
is either. I don't think
I'm
he
Not
not
is
yet.
doing that.
honestly.
I wouldn't do that. Let's see how he look without a Nick Bolton.
That
Yeah. Cause here's my thing, bro. Like some people have said that Nick Bolton is a product of the players around him. He's a product of having Leo Chanel out there. He's a product of our
who?
defensive line.
Who
But
said that?
Hold on, what?
there's a
He's
few
a product
people
of
that
Leo
think that.
Chanel. Nick
Yeah.
No,
Bolton
man.
is.
Stop, man. Stop
That's
that.
crazy. Who said that?
Look, at the end of the day,
Wow.
I don't think that. I disagree with that completely. Like Nick Bolton, he
Hell
makes
yeah.
some plays on his own now. Like you can't say
Yes.
that. Like there's been times that yes, Leo Chanel went through 2 blockers and then Nick Bolton got through the gap and made the tackle. But that ain't been the case like on every play that Nick Bolton's made, like or most of the plays.
I
All right, let's
will
do
say
this.
he is a leader too, though. Losing Nick Bolton is gonna be a big hole. I know everybody say he can't cover and all that. It's gonna be a big blow on the defense, though. Huge
Absolutely.
blow.
All right, let's do this. Let's go through the holes, and y'all tell me draft the free agent. Left tackle.
Gosh,
Or in-house.
Draft.
this is tough.
What I want them to do or what they go do.
We just go with what you want them to do.
Draft.
I guess draft, man. It's a tough one. That's really a tough one, honestly. I ain't gonna
All
hold you.
right. The chat saying free agent. Running back.
Draft.
Draft. That's an easy one right there.
Linebacker.
Most likely to draft.
Free agency.
Okay. Free agency for Bug. Cornerback.
Draft.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Yeah.
It looked like Chuck ain't trading up for no free agent line. He ain't trading up for no left tackle because he used he got too many picks. How about
Draft.
Edge? What about Edge?
Edge. Free
That
agency.
That's probably for agency right there. I feel like we can get Charles Minute back in the building.
Yeah,
Okay,
free
what
agency.
about defensive tackle?
That's free agency too.
Okay.
Free agency.
So in the draft, we're looking for a left tackle, right guard, and middle linebacker, and then a cornerback.
Yeah,
You can do that.
that's
You
cool.
can do
As
that.
of right now, yeah.
Cause
Yeah,
like you
you
said,
can do
we're gonna
that.
get the corner. The corner we want, and the corner we gonna get is two different things. They go get a corner, undrafted, drafted in the fifth round. They go do that. They go get a corner like that every time. So I don't know,
Hmm.
but
Draft
we're gonna have to
dominating.
spend some money. We're gonna have to spend some money this year. We got some
Clark,
money, man.
Clark Hunt, man. Clark Hunt, you gonna have to open up that you gonna have to open that wallet, baby. You been holding on that wallet, dog.
DG said draft the defensive tackle. I have to look. I can look and see who's available at the defensive tackle because
Shit,
I
draft
feel
is
like
dominating, bro. What are you talking about?
the top guys aren't really gonna be there at defensive tackle. So I don't know. I have to
Yeah,
look into that further as far as D tackle.
I think we're. I think Hollywood the only receiver that should
Damn, Boogie ain't
at this point.
re-signing D-Hunt. It's a sad day, y'all. Let's have a
You said
moment.
you said you letting Hollywood walk?
No, he
Uh,
said he re-signed in Hollywood.
Oh,
I
okay.
And
think
then-
he's the only one that you would. I think D Hop is gone for sure, but Hollywood, like you said, if it's a depending on the deal, I will bring him back. But
Yeah,
we already got
was
Hollywood. We got Worthy now.
yeah.
Hopkins a disappointment?
Nah. I mean, production wise, a little bit, but as far as like leadership
I
and
think
what
he
he
was
brought to the
hurt.
wide, as far as like leadership and what he brought to the wide receiver room, it was a success because Xavier Worthy's game it up to the next level. You know,
Yeah.
so like
I think
I
what he
feel,
did to Xavier Worthy was enough for what we gave up.
yeah, it is what it is, man.
Boy said after that drop in the Super Bowl, no shit.
Yeah,
Would you bring Juju back?
I say no.
I mean, I can see them
Juju,
bringing
you would
Juju
think
back.
Juju was like 34 years old, boy. Damn, I'd rather
I
keep
could.
Justin Watson than Hopkins. That's he.
I'm. I'm,
Good
I'm
God,
out on
TJ.
Watson too. Juju might come back. They'll keep one of them veteran receivers, but I'm good, man. We need to redo that
Um,
receiving room too.
bro, Chris, I'm so
I
cool.
I would
I'm
love
so
that.
cool.
Definitely
He
would
Christian
hurt
love
Kirk.
that.
too, bro. He ain't
No,
been the same since either.
I'm good. I'm good on Christian Kirk.
I definitely would
No,
do
thank
that.
you. No, thank you.
Juju over D Hop.
I think they might keep Juju.
You got to keep Juju,
Everybody
man,
else,
for his veteran presence, and you know the offense. He can teach your new kids what they got coming in. Oh
Hopkins.
God, Kevin, we are not trading for DK Metcalf, man. Stop that, bro. I'm not saying you saying that, but I'm just saying stop that.
We don't need a number one receiver like that. We got our number
Yeah,
one two
we don't
receiver.
even need DK Metcalf.
We need a good number three. Good number three receiver. We good.
I would re-sign Hollywood actually because I think he's still cheap and he still need to prove it. He got to
I'm
stay
not
healthy
mad
though.
at
You can't get hurt again, bro. We only got because that's the only reason we got Hopkins because Rice got hurt.
And
We
we
need to
really
yeah,
find
I'm not
out.
mad at that.
We
and
need
we
to
thought
find out how long Rice is suspended for though.
D Hop still had some juice left. I mean, that at that Monday night game against Tampa Bay, it looked like he still had something left. And then after that, man, it was a
I
cloud
was
of
cool
dust,
on
basically.
I was cool on Hollywood because he always got hurt. Then he went out and proved me right. That's not
We
true,
already got
John.
our
'Cause
top receivers. We already got
yeah,
them.
and we had already worked out a deal with Tyreek. Tyreek wanted more money.
We don't need to pay no top receiver. We got two receivers on rookie contracts. Our two top receivers. We good. Yeah, you can go do something like
Marquise
Godwin.
Goodwin.
Now, I'm cool with that.
How much is that gonna cost? Clark
Give me a
Hunt.
receiver that can get up to 10 million on a 1 year deal. Up to 10.
Clark gonna have to open that wallet, that checkbook. He's gonna have to open it wide. Because he's gonna
On
have to pay
defense, I think
Mahomes.
especially.
He's gonna have to pay Mahomes like $30 million out of pocket. What kid from LSU? Lacey kid from LSU? Man, you got the look. Go ahead, you get the lead. Look.
I mean, you got some time, DG. Go on, get in here, bro.
Do
I'll
we got
send
the
you the
link?
link.
Why do y'all think we need another tight end? I don't think we need another tight end. That 4 tight end thing did not work. I'm cool on that. We still got Peyton Hendershot, Jared Wiley coming back.
I'm cool
Noah.
with a tight end too, man. I'm cool with that.
Where you gonna get him from?
But we ain't got that many draft picks though.
Chuck, would you take
That's the
Luther
thing.
if he fell to 31? Darius Slayton. Come on, man.
What?
Stop. Y'all be trying to dig these people up from the grave, man. Sometimes you just gotta let them die. Hey, Kevin, you an asshole. Would you,
If we
Boogie, how you
Kevin,
feel
leave me
about
alone,
Kyle
man.
Pitts? You feel like Kyle Pitts got something left?
Yeah, I'll trade for Kyle Pitts, like a 6th rounder.
Yeah, I ain't going.
But
Y'all
King
talking
Mo, to
about
answer your
third
question
rounders
about
and stuff.
Luther, I don't know if you're gonna be there at 31.
Stupid. That's what's up. Man, we ain't dropping no. If we drop the wide receiver at 31, bro, come on, bro. That's a luxury pick.
No, we don't need that,
I
bro.
don't think we can afford that. Would you be interested in trading anybody?
Give me an example, man. Put a name on it, country.
Yeah, I mean,
Man, it's
who's
only
getting
one. It's
traded?
only one guy worth trading.
Who? Put a name on it.
95.
What?
Wait, what?
I'm asking.
No.
Excuse me?
No. I'm
Okay.
saying no.
Absolutely
Okay.
not. No.
Okay. Me too. I don't want to. That's what I'm saying. He the only
He ain't,
guy worth. Who else is
nah,
worth anything?
he
You're
ain't
not
going
trading
nowhere.
Trent.
McDuffie.
Bruh. We not the
Man, I'm not trading. I'm
Hey,
not trading McDuffie.
listen. We're not the Cleveland Browns. We don't need to trade 95.
Yeah, we're not in cap hell, man. We good, bro. Like we really don't even need to do all that.
Nah, they didn't tag him, so they're not going. I think
But they
Chicago
could
is coming
though.
for Trey Smith. So
You,
could you
you
pull
know what?
something off with Chicago?
I wouldn't mind tagging Nick Bolton. What's that? What's them numbers?
It's like
I'm
14, I
tagging Nick
think.
Bolton this year. I'm tagging Nick Bolton. I'm tagging him, man.
They already said they're not using it though.
Yeah,
Who?
I'm about to say they
They
not
When they
Taylor
using
say
it.
already
that?
said they're not using the tag.
Oh shit.
Bitch gonna pull a Luca.
But
Bitch
you're
gonna
like,
pull a
dang.
Luca.
Yeah,
What
fuck
the?
it.
Luka.
All right, come on,
What
man.
does that
Nah,
mean?
don't do that. Don't do that until they go to Kansas.
What are we doing? Kansas. Oh God.
Hey
I saw
man,
Mark.
hey, stop listening to Kevin Keatsman, man. He don't know what he's talking about, bro.
Mark Donovan ain't pushing the team to go to why not? That's fake.
But that ain't no news, bro. That ain't news though.
That
We
ain't no
knew. I could have
news.
told you that. I could have broke you that news the last time I heard him talk, bro.
I could have broke you that news last
Would
year.
would y'all gave me credit for it? I should have did it.
D-Mac, you
Never mind.
lying?
Never
You
mind.
lying,
Never
dog?
mind.
That's
Oh,
ridiculous.
They told me
yeah, never
14.
mind.
That's
Yeah, y'all
ridiculous.
crazy.
No.
Yeah. All right, Nick Bolton. I appreciate your contributions. Super Bowl champ
D-Mac
forever,
came and dropped.
man.
D-Mac came and dropped the bombshell.
They said 14. That's right there. It was crazy. Yeah, he got to go. They got to go, man.
Chuck, they making fun of you being in your
Hey
car,
man,
man.
you being too nosy, man. Mind your business. Nah,
No, I
But
think
nah,
D
man.
Mac know what he's talking about, man. Y'all gotta. It's the
Fact
average.
check him. Fact check him. D
Fact check
Mac
him
be on
then,
it.
Yeah, I
D
knew
Mac
that
be
voting
on it,
tag
man.
was ridiculous
and
though.
look who it is. Look who it is.
Tw- tw-
Oh shit.
25 is crazy.
Oh, so we got a
Yeah,
surprise. We got a surprise
he in his car
appearance.
too.
Hey man,
DG said I heard enough.
hey man, I had to hop over here. Y'all here in this chat talking wild, bro. I heard DK Metcalf.
Yeah,
The DK Metcalf thing is what really got me to come up here.
yeah, that's
KT,
Debo
you
want to
tripping,
get
bro?
traded
What
You're
is?
not
I,
trading.
I just want to know what's Chiefs Kingdom fascination with DK Metcalf? What have y'all really
because
seen from him?
Hey DG, it's that NFL rumors account, bro. People need to stop following that account, bro.
Stop
I wish
listening
people
to
would quit
them, man.
following that, man.
They be engagement baiting, bro.
you
Like,
know why
Man,
they fascinated with DK Metcalf? Because the year we could have got him, we got McCole, so they want to right their wrongs and all that, man.
and what has
yep.
and outside of what has DK Metcalf really shown you that would
Mm,
make you really want him to be a part of this?
He can run
mm.
down an interception.
He good, but it's not.
But and I used to
See,
be that guy. I used to be that guy to be infatuated with
every year
DK.
Bro,
I
Trent
used to be
Williams
that
was
guy.
here. We had
Hey,
Trent Williams
trade
in the building, and he decided to go to San Francisco. Like, ain't our fault.
if
and
we
they
trade
put
Chris
that
Jones,
extra chicken
bro.
on top too.
If we trade Chris Jones, we rebuilding the whole defense from
Thank you,
scratch.
D Mac.
Damn, D
The
Mac.
engagement farming accounts, bro. I
Bro,
wish I would block those.
please stop. I've blocked all those accounts. Like, please stop listening to them. They be engaging farming y'all, bro. Like, all they do is that. They do that all day.
And NFL
And then
Ricky
they
Watch
put
too. Block that account too.
yeah,
That's
because
another one.
we're not in on trading for Miles Garrett. They always throw the Chiefs in at the end, like, and the Chiefs are in on it. Like, no,
Sprinkle it in there.
the Chiefs are in on quarterback Justin Fields. No, we're not. Stop it.
He's crazy.
Oh
Yeah.
man, Trent
I'm
Williams
good.
is 42, ain't he?
I mean,
How
you
old is
gotta say
Trent
that, you
I'm
Williams?
know.
good on Trent, man.
He pretty
I think
close.
he's 36,
He
Oh
ain't
man,
37.
38.
he was old the last time we tried to get him.
Yeah, he was over 30 the last time we tried to bring him in here.
It's
Yeah,
not. It's
definitely.
not for a lack of trying. It's not like they just been sitting on their hands and everybody
No,
like,
no.
damn, the left
He was
tackle sucks.
here.
And it's just like Brett Veach is like, all right, cool.
He was
Nah,
that
they've been
close.
trying to fix it.
He was here.
D-
He was in the building. He was here. We was about to sign. He was about to sign on the dotted line, and San Francisco swooped in on us.
Hey, D
D-Mac,
Mac, you
how many
stupid,
left
bro.
tackles is going in the first round this year?
D
Please
Mac is
answer.
stupid.
How many left tackles going in the first round this year? Somebody.
Trent Williams is 36.
Between me and you, he sat down in his barber chair right here. The boy 97 years old. Coming to America, man. Whatever.
Nah. As far as like how many left
Y'all
tackles
stupid.
going in the first round, I can't really put a number on it right now. Honestly, it's still early, man. It's still early as far as like me knowing stuff regards to the draft, bro. It's still kind of fresh to me, to be honest
Man,
with you.
I seen somebody say, why we didn't go trade up for Joe Alt? And I'm like, man, what?
He was a
Huh?
We
top
wouldn't
5
even have
pick.
a draft this year.
We wouldn't have a
How was it?
kidney, man. What we
Right.
gonna give up? 3 to 5 Okay, that's all I need. Okay,
Yeah, it's probably 3
Yeah, I got you.
I got
I'm
Bro,
the
tight.
Rivers
stop
Yeah.
too.
mentioning Ronnie Stanley, bro. No.
If you
me
No.
gonna do
too.
Ronnie Stanley, you might as well bring Humphreys back, and that's probably what they gonna do. They probably gonna just keep Humphreys one more year. Kingsley, Edgar. That's probably what's gonna happen.
So, Boogie, you totally giving up on Kingsley at left tackle. That's
It's not
dead.
me. It's not me. I didn't do it.
I get your reasoning too. And by all looks, it looks like they doing the same thing. But damn,
We
that
can't go
sounds, I
into
don't know.
the. I'm not saying he can't be the left tackle, but we cannot go into the season with him being the number one left tackle and no competition in training camp.
I agree with
Like
that.
it's
Yeah,
got to be somebody that's legit, not like a fourth round pick, like a legit DJ Humphreys or something like that.
Yeah,
Tyron Smith.
you at least need a serviceable guy. At least you need a guy that at
But
least
but
can be a stopgap.
Okay. Can we all agree
we
on
got to
this?
stop doing that.
If you bringing Kingsley back, I, if you want him to be a left tackle, he needs to do left tackle. I don't want to see him at guard. I don't want to see him snapping at the right side. He need to focus on left tackle
It's never gonna happen.
always. Then
Yeah, I don't
yeah,
believe
then I
that
don't
either.
want to do
Because
it.
I think
The Chiefs,
he
the
might
Chiefs
be
value
at guard.
versatility.
Yeah, because
Yep.
that's the big question though. Like, who are you gonna bring in that can actually push Kingsley to be ready in year two? Like, it's just a mystery right now as far as like what the Chiefs gonna do with him heading into year
I,
two.
I think that he gonna be the guard. I hope not
At
though,
left
because
guard,
I wanted
what
him to be
guard?
the left tackle, but
Right.
replacing, yeah, of course.
Would you
You're
put
Yeah,
not
him
gonna be
or
there for
King? Would you
Tony.
put him or Wanye at right guard?
Either or.
bro. At this
Don't
point,
really matter. They're both not good at left tackles.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean, Wanye did play right guard in college, I believe. So
DG out the chain, man.
What? I'm serious, bro. Like, I mean, I'm not giving up on Kingsley just yet. I think it's too soon to do that.
Look who done jumped in. Oh, he couldn't take it no more. He
tell the
couldn't
truth,
take
guys.
it.
They
I
all
had to
pulling up.
jump on too. I was
They
like,
all
the
pulling up
chat,
all
the chat is what got me off.
night.
Bro,
What's up,
they
DJ?
got a lot of guards already. That's what I'm saying. Like they got Hunter, they got Tooney, they got well, they ain't got Trey Smith no more, but they got a lot of guards already. Like, how many tackles do we have?
Can I just say something about the left tackle situation?
Go ahead, DG.
You got the floor.
If you want a left tackle, you gotta pay the price, bro. Like that's the only way it's gonna happen. There's two
Big
clear
XDG
guys.
out here, pay the price.
Yeah, it's two clear guys in this draft, especially in the first round. And Will Campbell and Kelvin Banks Jr. Those are the two guys that if you want a franchise left tackle, that's the price you're gonna have to pay
shit.
for
You
the
better
future.
cash out. It's time to cash out.
I was sitting here watching hockey, so I was like, why am I just talking in the chat when I could just hop on the stream? So that's how's it going?
That too.
Hey, USA.
Okay.
It's tied right now.
It's tied.
Okay.
So here's the question though. Because we did the draft free agency. Y'all said draft. If we go get a left tackle, you're not gonna be able to fix all those holes in the draft.
Oh,
Especially
that's why I said you gotta pay the price.
If you want to trade up for that, and not only are you not going to be able to fix those holes, you're going to have to go into your 2026 picks as well. If you're going to trade up for Campbell or Kelvin Banks specifically, so I don't think that that's realistically going to happen. I don't think that that's you're just going to have to hope that the right guy falls to 31 or what my plan is, and I think it's the most cost-effective method is to leave Kingsley at left tackle. And like you guys said, he doesn't need to fool around with guard. He doesn't have the anchor for guard, in my opinion, but leave him at tackle, allow him to continue to develop there, and then sign a veteran. And there's a few tackles that you can bring in as veterans at a reasonable price to compete with him, but I doubt if our man does. He is rising up boards very quickly, and also he's a right tackle. He was a right tackle in college.
I seen him mock like 16.
And I like our man a lot. He's going to make a team really happy. But it's just and to what Chuck talked about earlier, it's too early as far as some of the draft stuff. Like we know who's really going to go high, but it's all over the place right now. We got a long way to go until the draft, so we can start nailing some of these guys down.
Now I want to talk about this. What was I don't get why people were suggesting Jawan Taylor move over to the left tackle all of a sudden. I don't get why that scenario came up all of a sudden.
No. We just seen how
Jeff Swords treated it, and I think it's because a part of the Kingsley moving inside thing is like just trying to follow the tea leaves, because it was rumored that when they signed Jawan that maybe he's going to the left side or whatever. You got a solid tackle at right tackle. Just leave him there. That's the thing that I think some of the people have overreacted to what happened in the Super Bowl. Don't get me wrong, we all saw it. It was all awful. Like there's no doubt about it. But You know you have an elite left guard, you know you have an elite center, and you know you have an elite, a solid right tackle. Leave them where they are, and then fill in the other two spots. Because if you try and mess up too much, then you're going to end up with a 2020 situation. I don't want that. So, just leave those guys where they are, dog.
Yeah, I don't.
If you want Wanye Morris at right tackle, because that's your option.
Absolutely.
Which one you want?
Pay the price.
I don't know why they talking about moving Jawan to left tackle right now.
Okay. All right, DG. What does that price look like?
Look,
The first this year,
for to get into the first round, or to get
first
into the
this
top
year,
15,
first next year,
you're giving up your first this year. Yeah, probably your first next year,
third round this year.
and maybe a middle round pick this year.
I don't think we can afford to do that.
Can't
Yeah,
I keep saying it. Look, it's only one or two options here, bro. You either stay where you're at or you pay the price. Like, that's the only way you're getting a franchise young left tackle
that you know for sure is
gonna work.
Reasonable chance of working out.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Or
that's why and this also goes into some of the guys that are mocked that we talked about, and obviously on Tell the Truth, we took Conway Jr., who I think has a solid chance to stick at left tackle, but like some of these guys, if you have the chance to move them into guard, if you don't feel like they do well at tackle, like some of them have the anchor to move inside, so that makes a little bit more sense from that standpoint. If you're going to take a questionable tackle at 31 in that case, so that's the thing, and they'll scout that out, but. Yeah, if you want the guy that's going to be like, hey, this is going to be your tackle for the next 10 years, yeah, you're going to pay 2 first probably to move up in range to go get that guy, and I don't think we can afford to do that.
Jackson costs $28 million.
That's not where he's projected. It's saying more so around the 15 to 20 range. I don't know what it ends up being at. You know, I can't nail down this market right now.
Still gotta pay.
I'm
thinking,
bro.
If we don't feel like it, because if you pay that, then that means that you're probably not bringing Charles back. That means that you're probably letting Hollywood back, or Hollywood walk too. Like that is your one thing in free agency that you can invest in.
You got to pay to play, y'all. You got to pay.
That would signal a rebuild, though. You're gonna have to rebuild if you do that.
They trade up for the left tackle.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's hard to rebuild when you don't have a first round pick.
I mean, look, we'll still be a playoff team, but
but Chuck, okay, so we might have to just suck for a year then, bro.
I don't think we do. I don't think we do.
Hey,
maybe I'm naive. I truly, like, I could be naive. Like, it's very possible. I'm a young guy. It's very possible I'm naive. But I don't understand why people are just like, Kingsley has no chance to ever play in this league. Like, just because he performed below average.
Because of Carrington. Carrington destroyed.
He'd get left on an island versus Trey Hendrickson for a game. Like, I don't understand it at all. He has everything that you draft a guy on day 2 to develop into a tackle. He has the long arms. He has the athleticism. He has the understanding to play the position on a consistent basis. He had good college tape. How they handled him his rookie year was awful. They need to rectify that mistake by turning him into a left tackle this offseason. It's just the reality of the situation. They have to, because otherwise it's dumb. Nothing outside of them putting him in a terrible possible position for a game says that. Nothing, literally nothing. Everything leading up to that moment says that this guy can develop into a left tackle.
And look,
Andy Reid, everything has to fall on Andy Reid. He was the one that made the decision.
Yeah, I was like, Kingsley went through like a gauntlet to start the season, I think, as far as pass rushers.
Yeah, he had to do it Oweh. Oweh had a really good season. That was to begin with. No, he's not slow feet and fat foot. That's not true.
I don't know why you keep saying that.
That's not accurate. That's not the case. The reason why
that's not the issue.
His feet were not the issue at all. His feet and his base were in a good place. The reason Trey kept beating him is because Trey understands what to do with his hands, and Kingsley needs a lot of work with that. Trey is one of the top 5 edge rushers in this game for a reason. Every time Trey saw him flash his hands to the outside, he swiped inside. Every time he saw him punch to the inside, he swiped outside. That's all it comes down to. And guess what? Those are the techniques that you learn over the course of an offseason with a good offensive line coach. That's not something that you're concerned about from that standpoint. So no, that's not true. He does not have slow treatment. He does not. No, he has no. He is one of the.
That's
He
cap.
is one of he is one of the three most offensive tackle prospects we've seen in the last 5 years. That's just simply not true. Do you know who his cousin is? It's Penny fucking Sewell. I promise you, he's athletic.
Of course, I've been sipping the Kool-Aid on
now.
Like,
Y'all
you
got
can't
D-Mac
just
turned up now, bro.
I've been sipping the Kool-Aid on my boy, man. It's not, bro. You didn't. He got the graveyard out. He got the second line out. It's a little too early for a funeral, bro.
his feet are not the issue. It's his hands.
I think
and I wanted Kingsley here. Like Kingsley was like my draft selection
we
prediction.
celebrated when they drafted him.
Chuck, not
We
even.
was on the draft. We was on the draft stream, and we all celebrated when they drafted him.
Yeah,
because guess what? People were mocking him to us at 31 or 31. And because he was that level of prospect that you could see him to the back end of the first round, because he has everything you want in a developmental tackle. And that didn't all of a sudden change because Trey Hendrickson whooped his ass on an island for a game. That isn't how that works.
Yeah. The thing I was wrong on was that I thought he would be ready to go in week 1. And clearly D-Mac was correct in him. He shouldn't have started in week 1. Like he should have developed a little bit before he even got out there. That's the thing I got wrong with Kingsley.
Here's what I would do. I'm re-signing DJ Humphries. I'm bringing him back because he's gonna be cheap. Bring him back. Kingsley, I don't want you to do nothing but left tackle. I know versatility. I know DG. I know versatility. No.
I agree.
You're not allowed to do that.
I agree.
You work on left tackle. That's all you work on. And your hand placement, your footwork, whatever, your chip help, all that stuff. Work on that. I don't want you to work on nothing else but left tackle. That's it, bro. Like we gonna force feed you this. I don't know. No, and then when I go to you, I gotta stand on it. If I go to you game 4 for the rest of the year, I gotta stand on it. You can't flip flop it like what they were doing. What they did was terrible. What they did to Kingsley, it was a disservice.
That was my biggest issue. The fact that and to Chuck's point, like if you're deciding that he's going to be your left tackle, then you have to stick with it. You cannot do the pulling him, etc. No, you have to stick with it. You have to give him proper help. And again, going into last year, you knew that you had a solid right tackle, an elite left guard, elite center, and a really good right guard. So you knew you could give help to the other side if you needed to. You needed to have a plan from every single game plan through the first 8 weeks of the season of saying, we are going to put him in positive positions to succeed every single time and continue to allow him to develop throughout the season. And then as we go through that, the same way that they had a plan for Xavier Worthy and then they had to move the plan off because of the injuries, then we can start to see, let's put more on his plate as things go along. To me, I don't know why, because Andy Reid doesn't have that panic button with rookies normally. I don't know why Kingsley was the exception. I don't know if something happened with Mahomes. I don't know. I don't know what happened. And I don't think it was Mahomes because Mahomes dealt with Wanye for multiple weeks before he started losing his mind. So I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was that made him do that panic button, but it was very disappointing the way that they used him. They destroyed his confidence. They made it so that they couldn't go back to him throughout the rest of the season. There was no chance to.
Bro, Wanye was on a leg and a half for multiple weeks.
Yeah.
And nobody what you say?
Pay the price. Now we go with Woody Page.
Who's the left tackle from NC State? Who's that?
He's solid. I mean,
he's solid.
He's got his better arms.
PG is better.
That's why he'd be moving inside. If you
it's just look, bro. I love Chiefs Kingdom, dog, and I love the passion. I love everybody has ideas and things of that nature. But there comes a point in time, you either gotta make a decision, a very aggressive decision, or you got to stick with what you got. And that's what I mean by pay the price. Either way, you're going to have to pay a price for it.
They did it for Pat. Pat was a virgin. Pat was an example of what DG is talking about. Pat is the perfect example. They had to. You're gonna have to get a quarterback sooner or later. So here it is. Now, if you make that move, DG is gonna be holes that you can't fill in the draft.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I mean, it's like, what do you want to do? But
It's like, are you ready? Are you ready to deal with that? If the Chiefs do get that aggressive and getting a left tackle, are you ready to deal with that next season?
Because what you're going to be saying is like we're going to get to some point in the season, we're going to drop a game, and it's going to be like, man, really could have used an extra safety. We could have. Hey, you guys want to run it back so badly? I wish you the best of luck because you're not getting a running back. You got to trade all these extra picks. We're going to get to 2027, and you're going to be like, well, we don't have another pass rusher to go with Chris Jones. What are we supposed to do now? And you lost your first round pick where you could take somebody. So all of those things do go into it from that perspective. So to me, what you said, Country, if you want to, if DJ Humphries is the guy, whatever cheap veteran tackle option that you can say is a stopgap solution that you want to bring in to compete with Kingsley would be my answer. And I present it from this standpoint. If your thought process is we have to light on fire the second round pick that we traded up to take last year, then that's bad process. You can't do that organizationally. They stuck with Sky Moore because you're not supposed to light on fire second round picks and just give up on them. So they have to figure this out. I don't think guard is the answer from that perspective, but they got to try their best to make this work because otherwise that's a terrible mark, on your organization that you couldn't get, especially this prospect specifically that has all the tools to work.
At this point, given our current situation, as far as like the limited amount of draft picks we have this season in comparison to years past, I'm probably going to be on the side of the Country here. I mean, you bring DJ back for cheap and you let them boys compete for the job.
Are you willing to be less than stellar, less than your usual for a year? Where is Boogie? Boogie found a way to get out of here as soon as D-Mac, he slipped in the back. No.
Hey man, listen, KD is back in Austin, Texas. He's back at the University of Texas, man. He had to go watch that. So,
hey, that's hilarious, King Mo. That is hilarious. Because Woody Page did used to have the papers
Mm-hmm.
on Around the Horn. We didn't turn into Around the Horn in this piece. But are you willing to be less than art? And this is why what DG's saying is so real, because I don't believe fans are ready to pay that price. They say they're ready to pay that price. I don't think y'all are, because paying that price might come with you might not make the play. Well,
no, you'll make the playoffs.
You'll make the playoffs.
I know, but how does that help you? If you're getting a top 20 pick, that ain't. What's the difference between 20 and 31?
No, I know what you're saying, Country, but no, I don't think this team, as far as roster is concerned, is about to have some type of downturn. I don't believe in that. Maybe it'll end up being wrong, but I don't believe that. But I understand what you're saying as far as be bad or be middle of the pack so that you can actually get the tackle.
Cincinnati do it all the time.
Well, but Cincinnati also ain't won shit for a reason. So I don't believe in it from that standpoint either. I don't think that you have to. I don't think this is such a dire situation at left tackle that you have to tank a year to get better.
This is stupid as hell, man.
There are avenues for this team to get better left tackle without tanking a year. And Corso's my point is this: it's not necessarily missing picks, because every team does miss on picks, but it's the process. You have to give it as many chances as you possibly can. The process of that would be the black mark, and not necessarily the outcome. Because again, you can miss on a Sky Moore. It happens every once in a while. Everybody's going to miss on picks. Everybody misses on premium picks as well. That includes the Eagles, who picked Jalen Reagor before Justin Jefferson. You have to have the ability to have a process in place as an organization to give every opportunity for these guys to work out. And if you don't, then that turns into a black mark.
And y'all need to stop being microwave fans, bro. This not a microwave, bro. This not a microwave situation. This is a slow cooker. This is when your mom is up at 5 o'clock in the morning and she's seasoning that roast and she putting it on the. It's gonna be a long day. You're gonna be able to smell it, but you ain't gonna be able to eat it till about 9 o'clock. So you're just gonna have to take it slow.
Country,
You know
you
that
spoke
boy,
C, you
that boy
spoke you
service
spoke
bag,
C,
Carrington.
you spoke C dot into existence. I blame
Yeah.
you.
I did bring up C-Dot because he
Boy
ducked the show
service
this
bag.
year. So yeah, I'm talking bad to C-Dot all year because he ducked the show this year. He's supposed to be on multiple shows. He was supposed to be on the week of the Panthers, and he ducked me. So
C
we're
dot and
gonna
I were
talk bad to
talking.
Kansas.
We couldn't figure out the time to get him on, but it is what it is. We'll get him on.
I know.
We'll get him on. But no, I truly don't think it's as dire as some people were making it out to be. I don't think they got to tank a year to get a left tackle. I think that they have processes in place to get better. Some of those processes aren't going to work out, but they're good enough organizationally to cover up for those processes. And obviously, Mahomes himself is as well. But obviously, as we talked about, I'll tell the truth, there are systematic changes within the offense that we definitely want to see change because Mahomes is not meant to be a dink and dunk quarterback for the entirety of his career.
No.
Can we also understand that this is what the draft is about, development? That's what
you're not supposed to have a guy come in and be immediately great. That's not how it works.
I think the real issue is that there have been guys that have come into this league as rookies and have, blown the league away or whatever.
And lift the league up. Yeah.
Yeah, and I get it. Like, everybody wants to have that pick that you hit on, and he just blows the league away. But it don't work like that all the time.
I don't know. They picked a guy that ended up leading the league in receiving yards this postseason. So
I know, that's what I'm saying. Is like those guys are a dime,
Far and few in between.
Yeah. You guys remember 24 months ago when people said Brett Veach couldn't pick a wide receiver?
Two now.
Yeah,
they change. It changes everybody's, and you're going to miss in the draft. You're going to have hits, obviously, and you have to develop those things. It sucks just because we lost this Super Bowl. That's it. Yeah, no, the 2022 class was special, and that's like a high watermark as far as drafts are concerned for the Chiefs. But they can have another one. It's very possible. This one would just be a little bit smaller.
But you had to pay a price for that. You got rid of Tyreek, moved that piece to get all of those pieces. There's prices to pay, guys.
But to be fair, we have paid the price in a sense because we moved L'Jarius Sneed and got an extra third round pick for this draft as well. And even if it's not a franchise tag and trade, the price of letting Trey Smith walk could be a comp third pick as well. So yeah, I mean these things all fold into it.
Is that for next year though, or this year?
It would be next year.
Oh, okay.
And it would be dependent.
I was thinking like tag and trade him. I was hoping we tagged and trade him to get something out of him, but I mean he gonna walk anyway. So
I would hope for it too, but it sounds like in a manner, two things. One, we don't want to have to deal with the tag charge. It just sounds like they don't want it on the books. And then the second piece is it's not a premium position like L'Jarius Sneed at cornerback was. It's offensive guard, so teams aren't going to pay him and then also trade for him.
So I'm still tripping. Chuck got kidnapped. So DG, you finally watched the mic'd up for the Super Bowl?
Yeah,
it was rough. It was rough. What I like though? That Philadelphia, even though they were up 30, they still were like, "Hey y'all, like we know this team, y'all chill out." Like
we talked
don't
about
get
that.
ahead. So I'm like, bro, they were still scared. I'm like, we ain't got it today. You don't have to worry about this one. This one is over. Deep pass rush. I think we got 6 picks.
We have 5 picks, and we're projected to get a 6th comp pick that technically isn't official yet, but should happen. And specifically, this is a deep interior defensive line class, and that's why one of my top 3 priorities was draft one of these guys in the top 100, because getting a disruptor, especially one that can develop next to Chris Jones, and especially given the fact that we got 4 guys along the interior defensive line that are free agents, I think that's a key piece, and this is a draft that lines up with it from that perspective. But you can't do that if you end up trading one of your day 2 picks to go move up. So there's a balance.
How much does the cap coming in higher than it was expected help us out?
It helps some of the committed teams to guys, which we certainly, kind of apply for. So, yeah, I mean, every little bit helps, but, all teams kind of deal with it. It's just about if you can implement it correctly.
Yeah. Arrowhead in. Kevin, this is disrespectful. This is very disrespectful.
Nasty work. That's nasty work, bro. That's so disgusting.
DG, he said Chuck was at the Arrowhead Inn, bro. That's mad.
I'm afraid to step foot in Arrowhead Inn, man.
I've been there just one time. I ain't even go in. I was picking one of my cousins there.
I feel like the ghost of Buck Buchanan gonna get your ass if you walk in the Arrowhead Inn. Cash only. Cash only.
It's definitely a cash only.
But yes, a 3 tech core sales in this draft is one of my high priorities for sure. And
somebody says meet them at the Arrowhead Inn. Don't. Just don't. Like, don't even try to, because they own some other stuff.
Don't do it.
Look at Chuck still trying to fight back in the comments. Oh man. Is there any situation where you let Joe Tooney walk?
No.
Absolutely. Just extend him. He's still in elite on left guard. Then there's nothing that showed that he will slow down. So just extend him and keep going.
Absolutely.
I agree.
You don't let your all pro left guard walk out of the building, and if your all pro right guard is gonna walk out of the building too.
Right, just let both of you.
I ain't doing that.
There's a BP on Indiana, I think. Is that 39th in Indiana or something like that? I wouldn't be caught dead at that gas station.
That's the worst gas
station. There's a couple gas stations on Prospect I wouldn't go to.
I only want to go to gas. I only go to one gas station that's on Main. It's right around the corner from my place, so that's the only one I gotta go to.
I would go to Quick Trip because Quick Trip always got a cop there, man. Grand Slam is in the comments. Man. First gas station in Kansas City. Man. It's bad out here, man. The Sinclair
gas station. That's the one I go to.
The Sprint Center one?
Yeah, the one that's on down the street on Main, that's Sinclair. It's right around the corner. I just go to it. I'll be fine.
What's your thoughts on Walter Nolan?
I love him a lot. I don't think there's a chance in hell that he's there at 31, unfortunately. I think that you're going to get to this draft process. He's going to be a top 15 pick. But I love
What is that? What do you do?
I think he's interior.
You're saying what position?
A defensive tackle?
Yeah, he's interior defensive tackle. Yeah.
Well, we know what the Eagles going to do. They're going to get somebody from Georgia. Ain't that what the Eagles do?
We talked about Walker, the linebacker from Georgia, so maybe at the end of the first round that would be a spot to get a Georgia guy.
Okay, can I ask y'all a question? How are we so good on stopping Saquon Barkley?
Because we committed to it.
That's one positive thing that came out of the Super Bowl. Like, Saquon Barkley was supposed to have 200 yards, 3 touchdowns, and they were going to run away with the game. Now, they ran away with the game, but it wasn't because of Saquon Barkley. How are we so good on that?
Spags is the best game plan defensive coordinator in the National Football League, and he knew that the one thing that they couldn't allow to happen was Saquon Barkley to go crazy. So he game planned accordingly for it. And we have the personnel to do so because we have bigger edges, specifically, compared to the NFC teams that they faced before. Like, our edges are bigger because Spags likes them bigger, and we deal with those a little bit better. And obviously our tackling, we were the top 2 tackling team with Philadelphia. So, yeah, Chris, they might end up moving some cap around and trying to get Myles Garrett, which would be very annoying to try and deal with.
Yeah.
And also, I wouldn't trade any pick for Deebo Samuel.
At all. No.
At all. No, not.
He looked overweight at the Super Bowl. How Why y'all getting Miles Garrett, man? They just getting in the block from Washington. That's so petty. So petty.
No, just because they can.
Yeah.
Pierce,
Mike Green or James Pierce. I have done no draft prep yet.
That's those are. I think those are both edges.
Yeah, Green is. So Green, no. The reason why Green is a no is because he's lighter and Spags won't use him. Green is like just using another pick on Joshua Uche. That's not going to happen. Pierce, you're kind of going along the same lines. He's bigger, but I there's some concerns about him too. So that's really what it comes down to. So there's concerned about him mentally. And of course, we don't have those issues, but he is a heck of a disruptive force. So if they wanted to, I can see it. But Mike Green, no, because he's not big enough.
Is there a way, and this might not, is there a way Joshua Uche can apologize to Spags and possibly work his way?
Absolutely not.
That is
it's
cooked.
dead.
That
is dead.
Nope.
I'm gonna say
Spags told you that.
that is
Could
cooked.
he take him out to dinner or something? Like, could he?
No, it's done with, bro. It's over. It's done with.
Not happening.
It's done with.
If you cannot set the edge in Spags' defense, it's a no-go.
Mm-mm.
And I really think that's what it boiled down to. Love Uche as far as him being a situational, pass rusher. I thought that's how they probably would have used him or whatever. But yeah, it just seems if you can't be versatile and do what Spags needs you to do, then
I mean, DG, why would you ever want a guy that's a speed rusher off the edge when you can?
I don't know. Maybe third down and third and long, it might work, but you never know.
Why would you do that when you can have Malik Herring snaps? Like what?
Hey,
When are we going to find out what went on?
Time out.
How many years is it going to take?
No, wait, time out.
Uche is going to have 15 sacks with the St. Louis Battlehawks too. Go ahead, Chuck.
Hold on, man. Time out for 1 second. Hey, listen. Hey, man. The people in the chat got me messed up right now. If I was at an Arrowhead Inn, I would not be having this right now, bro. I would not be having this pillow on my couch right now. I mean, y'all wild in the chat, bro.
Now I'm gonna be real. If you was at Arrowhead Inn, we might have to discuss new hosts for Keenan.
Like, look,
hey, that's a scandal waiting to happen.
Helmet that I wore. I still got that, bro. Like, why would I be Arrowhead Inn, dog?
We might have to discuss a potential replacement if you said Arrowhead broadcasting live from the end.
Only for league minimum, Stephon Diggs. And the answer for this would be Pitts because you'd have to trade significant capital to get DK Metcalf, and I'd take Pitts when he's released in 2026.
Yep. I'm not going higher than fifth.
On my couch, Carrington. I am sitting on my couch.
I think you're decorated. It's funny.
Carrington, man. OC dot.
But
I want to get Joe Corey on the show one day.
But now I got an entry for worst gas station in Kansas City though. What about that BP off Paseo? What about that one?
Which one?
Across the Gates?
Yeah, cross street from Gates.
Yeah. That's a bad
stop there.
Aren't the cones blocking it off? Or is it on the other side?
They used to.
The only thing I would possibly even stop there for. There's a guy that sells like the fake Chiefs merch or whatever that sits out there. Other than that, if I was getting something for like a little cousin or something, other than that, I ain't stopping the game.
He said a little cousin.
I'm on to the plaza, baby.
I really like Mason Taylor. I did not know he was related to Joy Taylor, though. I did not know that.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, word?
It's his Jason's son. I think.
It's Jason.
Oh, okay. Hey, bro, it's crazy. It's crazy players that we grew up with. I know I'm older than y'all are now in the NFL, but it's players that y'all grew up with that are now in the NFL too.
That's what I'm saying. It's nuts.
That Temu Chiefs merch, see that? Sometimes you need the Timu cheese. You know, you got a little
That's
cousin,
No,
little
no,
nephew.
DJ,
You know,
no. If you got a
hey
fake,
man,
if you got a Jersey T-shirt, I will clown you to the end of your days. Do not.
I've
hey
only
man,
did.
little cuz got to wear something.
I've only bought one of those, but that was Royals though. That was an Alex
Good
Gordon
trip
shirt.
on Truman and Winchester. Carrington, see, Carrington
He
being
definitely
disrespectful.
would. He
No, I
definitely
wouldn't.
would.
No, I wouldn't. No. I'm not
He
stupid. I'm
definitely
not
would.
that stupid. I would take that $500,000 and buy a building. That's what I would do. I would
You
not take the
lying.
dinner with Jay Z.
You lying. You
Jay Z
definitely
don't even
would.
eat. He's a vegan. What are we gonna eat together?
you guys. Jay-Z's a vegan. I didn't know that.
I didn't know he was vegan now. I didn't know
You
he was.
guys. Actually, I think I'm. My way.
Okay.
Yeah. Here you go. Here you go, country. I didn't
What's
realize I was
that?
wearing the paper planes sweatshirt.
Oh yeah. Salute.
Um, I was so if you guys want to know what annoying player that's going to get mocked to the Chiefs at least 75 times in between now and April, it's going to be Harold Fannin Jr. And he is basically a running back playing tight end.
A
Which,
running back playing tight end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is this the Kyle Pitts thing all over again with Harold?
It's a Kyle
Jr.?
Pitts thing all over again, except he's shorter and less explosive. He's a running back playing tight end, so that's going to be happening a lot, especially
the cash
Chelsea.
easily taking the money. I'm easily taking the money.
I'm definitely taking the money, man.
Yeah,
FaceTime the freeway.
please.
I would. I
But
don't
yeah.
want to meet. I don't want to meet Jay Z. That's because I don't want to be disappointed. So I'd rather meet Memphis
meet your
Bleak than meet
heroes.
Jay.
Never meet your heroes.
Yeah, never meet your heroes. Because what if he's
Yeah,
a jerk?
But D-Mac, I agree with you on Harold Fannin Jr. Like Harold Fannin Jr., he had a hell of a year in college football this season.
He did.
A hell of a year, but
Mm-hmm.
he's basically a wide receiver playing tight end. So
He's not fluid enough to be a wide receiver. He's a running back playing tight end.
yeah, but that's essentially what that is, though. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't really a tight end.
Yeah.
You know. So
that's what Rasheed Rice is, bro. That's Rasheed Rice is the number one.
I mean, we already got a number one. We good.
He's going to be suspended for half the season, but yeah, other than that.
How long you think they're gonna give him? 8?
I don't know.
4 to 8 games, but it also depends on the injury, I suppose. I don't know.
And on that note, Chuck, do the underdog thing that we do.
I know. It's like, where do you come up with this stuff at, bro? Why won't we get a true number one receiver like just?
It's time to go, man. It's time to pay some bills and get up out
Do the underdog, man.
What are we doing, man? What are we doing?
Oh my god.
What are we doing?
Oh my
I'm just trying to understand what's going on here.
Oh my god. Shout out to the good people in the Dolphins fans.
You can see DG melt down, and it's like, okay, I'm about to.
Oh gosh. Okay, let me get myself together, man.
Oh, my bad,
Good people
DG.
in
My
the
bad.
fantasy, man. If you haven't signed up already, use our promo code at Kingdom Cast, all in one word. You get matched up to $1,000. You deposit 1,000, you get another 1,000 back. So, if you want to sign up, get started. There's Underdog Fantasy right there. Download the app. It's on Apple Apple Store, Google Play. Man, I can't even talk right now, man. But baseball season is right around the corner, so I'm pretty sure
Bobby Wade.
DG, D-Mac, me, and maybe CJ. I'm sure we have a few baseball picks.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to the
NBA
Royals.
action this weekend.
Yeah,
A lot of college
we got
basketball.
NBA is back too. Yeah, we got that. Speaking of the NBA, man, I want to talk about this. Did y'all see the clip with PK Subban, the former NHL player, when he was talking about NHL and NBA, comparing the two?
Yeah, that they care about. You can't half-ass anything in the NHL because you're on skates on ice and people hit each other.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
was that the argument?
now he's talking about how the NHL, like the
Well,
NHL, the four nations had like I
yeah.
think they had more viewers than the NBA All Star game this past weekend, and how it was like more interesting. You know what I'm saying? And he was talking about how NHL players they go harder than the NBA players, like because they actually care about the product. They don't really care about the money aspect of
They
it
ain't got
that
nothing to
much.
do with it, bro. They ain't got
So
nothing to do.
he kind of went into that aspect
Just
of it.
ban All-Star games, bro. Nobody wants to see that. It's
No,
dead.
you
It's
had a
dead.
format. You had a format that worked. Just go back to it.
Right.
In 2020, what was it? 2016 or 2020 when they did the when they played the 157 or whatever.
Oh, the
Play for
Elam ended.
charity. Yeah, you had a format that worked for the All Star. Just look, All Star Sunday. Players out there, even if you want to break it up, have the team captains pick the teams the day of or whatever. Pick from the pool of players, get on the court, and tell them to compete. If you want to even sweeten the pot, give each player, if whatever team wins the game, $1 million each to each player.
I would do it like on the court, like, hey, I got him, and then you go, and then I'll do it like that at
Yeah,
center court. We picking the
Well,
team.
they would have to have the jerseys and everything, and then the merch sales like before the game you couldn't do because
You
yeah.
like they
wear your
go.
team jersey. Wear your team jersey. We don't need.
Well,
We
no,
don't need.
they're not. Nike's never going to let you do that because they make money off the All Star
Yeah, they
games.
want the dirt. Yeah.
But I understand what you're saying. The reality situation is it's the All Star game. Some guys are going to play hard. Some guys are not going to play hard. It is what it is. The NBA is still going to do a solid number every time they do it. And, you know,
You had a
move on.
format that already worked, bro.
Can
Just give
can
us
we
that.
ban the dunk contest for like 3 years?
He said 3 years. He said
The,
3
the
years.
dunk the
You
dunk
know what?
contest largely for the last 20 years has been inconsistent with no names, so I don't think it really matters all that much. Like either you like it or you don't like it. You know what the dunk's for.
I don't know. Like
Just
they can
don't
make
do
a
it for like 3 years. Take away the gimmicks. I don't want to see no cars. I don't want to see no spinning mascots. I don't want to bring back the old days of just dunking the ball.
You can't do that because we've seen them already. No, if a person
It
takes off
it
from the
got to
free
be
throw
other
line,
stuff you can do.
if
Because
somebody
Matt
takes off from
McClung keep doing the same dunk over and over again. I don't care that you okay, you jumped over him and then you jumped over Kevin Hart. Whoop you do? It's the same dunk, bro.
I mean, he jumped over.
It's
He
the
did
same
jump over a
dunk.
car though.
country, if
Now that
somebody
was
dunked
impressive.
from the free throw line right now, it would get a 45 because we've seen it too many times. Doesn't matter.
But my thing is this, bro. Like Mac. Here's my thing. Mac
Yeah,
McClung.
when Aaron Gordon did it 10 years ago, it's not hard anymore. It's just not.
All right.
Dang,
So
that was
anyway,
almost 10 years ago. Oh,
yeah,
I'm getting old.
2016. I mean, still the best dunk
Thank you.
contest ever. But at the end of the day, bro, like
Ever.
McClung jumped over a car, bro. Like that was impressive to me, right there.
It was to me.
But
I thought he had really good dunks. I thought Castle had really good dunks. Castle just missed them
yeah,
to start out, which that took the
Castle was
air out
great.
of it. But
Bro, it's
I thought
Castle
way
was
too
Castle
great.
really
many. Do they practice the dunks or do they just go out there one day?
they do practice. They
No,
got
they
dunk
practice
Because it
coaches.
them.
don't look like they practice.
She not funny as hell, bro.
They practice them. But
She
my
not
thing is this,
hilarious.
bro. Maybe McClung winning 3 in a row might get some of these guys interested in doing it again. He just might have
Like
got some of these
who
guys interested
though?
in doing it again.
Like who's the biggest star in the NBA right now? Is Anthony Edwards going to do the dunk contest?
He ain't
No.
gonna do it. He already said he don't want to be the face of the NBA. So what makes you think he gonna do the dunk contest?
He said that.
Yeah,
He
he
didn't say
literally
that.
said that.
He said
He
that's what
said give it to
Wemby was for.
Wemby. Yeah. He literally said that. He said I don't
Man,
even
shout
want
out to
it.
Wembley, man. Get well, man. Get well soon,
But
man.
country got stressed out by that answer. No, look, I
Uh,
truthfully, as far as the NBA All Star Game and stuff is concerned, I truthfully could not care less. Like, it's cool. Some people gonna dunk, some people gonna shoot, some people gonna have a good time. It's a corporate event. Like, it don't really matter that much to me. I'm much more concerned about the actual product and games that matter. Like, it just doesn't. The whole the All Star Game discourse and making it matter so much. I really don't understand why people get so invested in it.
I do believe. My bad.
And to your point, DG, about the Elam ending. Here's my thing with the Elam ending. The first year they did it, Kobe had recently passed. So I feel like they was playing extremely hard that first year because he had recently passed and wanted to honor him that way by playing their hardest, by playing like an actual game, like going that super hard. Because the very next year, they act like they didn't really care about it again. They went back to not really caring. So I mean, just do the East West format, bro. Like just go back
Take
to
it
how
back
it
to the
was, bro.
basics, man.
Yeah,
I
Just
actually
let
I
it
will.
be.
So go ahead, DJ.
I was gonna say I think that there's a way they could fix All-Star Weekend. I think that they should probably get rid of the skills challenges and like the 3-point, all that stuff for Saturday. Probably move the celebrity game, get better celebrities. Move the
Good
celebrity
luck.
game to
Good luck.
Saturday. Uh, have that a little bit more exciting. Friday probably could be the Rising Stars Challenge or whatever. First rookie players and then the second year players versus each other, and then the All Star game on Sunday. Like just go simple with it, bro. Like we've seen the dunk contest. We see them 3-point contests.
I like the individual stuff though. I like the 3-point and the skills challenge and stuff.
Yeah, I was just saying if people are tired, it doesn't bother me, but if people are tired of that, then just do something different for 1 year. Just,
Look, the skills challenge was not an issue. It's the fact that Chris Paul tried to come up with a loophole to get around it. That's the thing.
But to be fair, that was the talk Sunday morning. Was like, oh, look at what Chris Paul wacky thing he and Wimby decided to do. So it worked out for the NBA's sake from that standpoint. The thing about it is the All-Star game is going to be the All-Star game. Sometimes it's going to be good, sometimes it's not going to be good because guys are going to give varying levels of effort. That's just the reality of the situation. But for me, nothing really is going to change until they decide it's going to be a one-on-one tournament. And it's going to be the players that want to do that. And if the players want to do the one-on-one tournament, then great. What I would say is you take however many people, like 16 of the All-Stars, and say, hey, each of y'all are putting up 50 grand into this pot, and the winner takes all, and let's see who ends up coming away with it, and let's have fun with it. But until the players decide that that's what they want to do, then it doesn't matter.
I find it interesting, D-Mac, because all of a sudden some of the players are interested in one-on-one because you saw how Unrivaled did with their one-on-one tournament.
Yeah.
And you saw the views and ratings they got on that.
It was fun to watch. In basketball has always been a sport, obviously, that's 5-on-5, but it's a sport that always has been built around a one-on-one aspect of it as well, challenging a person man-to-man, no matter what. So to me, absolutely see that because the production on that was god awful. Everything surrounding that game was just terrible. Like the commercials, all of it. Yeah. No, it was terrible as far as I was concerned. I definitely agree with that, C-Dot. So yeah, just have a regular game format. It don't need to be anything fancy, but as far as maybe Saturday being more interesting, that's not going to happen until the one-on-one tournament happens. And that's going to have to be the players to do it.
I'll tell you what, bring back slam ball and we'll all be entertained.
Oh, Lord.
Man, bring back Rocket John.
Bring back pros versus Joes.
Pros versus Joes.
Pros versus Joes, but specifically for people on Twitter that talk shit about athletes and just have them lie. That's what I need.
For real.
Right there. That's what I need. I need pros versus Joes. I need KD one-on-ones with the guys who are going back and forth on Twitter. That's what I need right there.
But to Character's point right here.
That is hilarious.
Steph Curry had his input on this year's format, and it was awful, bro. Because do you even remember seeing Evan Mobley and Tyler Hero and Kay Cunningham? Do you even remember them even entering the game when it was the championship game? Did they even play? So
I don't remember. Kevin,
Steph Curry also liked Draymond Green, so his judgment is a little off.
If LeBron doesn't want to join, it doesn't matter. If you get however many All-Stars, whether it's 8, 12, 14, whatever, to create the tournament, if you got those guys in a one-on-one, it would be extremely entertaining basketball regardless of what happens. So you don't need LeBron to play in that game to have a good product of one-on-one tournament in that case. You have to just have the All-Stars that want to do it. If LeBron don't want to do it, cool. You don't got to do it.
And LeBron clearly said one-on-one is not real basketball. He clearly said that, so he definitely not going to do it. Which is
some of these guys are too cool, and also some of it is like basketball people don't accept that we all understand like one-on-one basketball is not the same as 5-on-5 basketball. Like we gotta like so some of it's on fans of saying, hey guys, we all understand that if you're not the best one-on-one player, that's okay. But yeah, I mean, if you got the right guys, it'd be very entertaining to watch that happen, and it doesn't have to be specifically LeBron.
And Chris, you want to know why the semifinal? You want to know another reason why the semifinals is better than championship? Because dog, during the championship game, you did a 20+ minute tribute to inside the NBA in the middle of it, bro. Like at that point, the players was just ready to be done with the game after that. Like we sitting here too doggone long, man.
Yeah, it was bad. For that to be TNT's last All-Star game, that was bad. It was a bad product.
Terrible.
Like Derrick Rose during the introductions.
For real.
All right, who up? Canada or USA?
It's still
Time
tied.
going overtime.
Yeah.
Still tied up.
Yeah.
Still tied up.
They're about to go in overtime now.
That last little sequence in the third period was crazy.
Ooh,
Well,
so not only is it overtime, but it is sudden death overtime. So next goal wins.
Oh wow!
So
This is gonna be fun.
let's get the heck up out of here and watch that. So, with that being said, I'd like to thank y'all for tuning in tonight. Shout out to everybody. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share on social media platforms. And if you watch this on Twitter, hit the retweet and like button so you can let people know where you watched that from. So,
I have one thing. I have one thing before we go.
Okay, go ahead.
I just want to remind people, Justin Jefferson this year had 2.69 yards per route run. Jamar Chase had 2.51 yards per route run. Rashee Rice this year had 3.39 yards per route run. So,
Scary hours. Whenever
You heard him. You heard him.
and pay the price. Yeah, pay the price.
Pay the price.
Gas. You name it, bro.
In my Ted DiBiase voice. Everybody's got a price.
Everybody got a price to pay. So we out of here, Chase Kingdom.
Peace. Kingdom Cast. Tell the truth.